Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to BRICS IAS Study Circle YouTube channel. And in this video, in this class, for the next 20 minutes, I wanted to give you the syllabus, which most of the students are really confused, especially the students who um, are planning to start preparing for IAS, IPS for the first time. You always have an apprehension what exactly is the syllabus and how to start, etc. So in my earlier video, I told you the importance of being a beginner for IAS, IPS examination, how exactly you can actually start preparing for the examination. And now in this video, I'm going to give you in this class, I want to give you the details related to UPSC syllabus in brief. We are from BRICS IAS Academy. Please do visit our website for further details about the coaching regarding the foundation course that can be taken up by the degree pursuing students from the first year itself. If in case you have a long-term plan for preparing for IAS, IPS, you always can think of foundation course. Remember, each year for this IAS, IPS examination, in other words, in a simple form, we call it as UPSC Civil Services Examination, you will find more than 10 lakh students appearing for this. And most of the students will appear saying that okay, we'll see once, and some people will start preparing for only 1 year, some people will start preparing just before the examination 6 months, and this will happen. Maybe some of you, if you are really talented, if you are good at very grasping power and etc., if your academic background is very good, there's a possibility you can clear it in 6 months. There's nothing wrong in doing it if you have a proper plan, but 99% of the students must have prepared for UPSC civil services examination at least for 1 year or 1 to 2 years. Okay, this is very important. So before you begin preparing for civil services examination, let it be you might be pursuing a graduation, or you might be in 11th class, in 12th class, you might be at 10th standard, you might be thinking seriously what exactly is going to be the syllabus, how shall we prepare for this, etc., etc. If you know, you will have a proper plan and clarity. All right, let's look at the first slide. Preliminary examination, UPSC preliminary examination, you will have paper 1, paper 2. You will have paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1 is basically general studies paper. This will be carrying for about this will be conducted for about 200 marks. Yes. And paper 2 is basically aptitude test. That is, we also call it as CSAT, Civil Services Aptitude Test. In paper 1, two very important things you please try to understand. Number one, paper 1 is objective type paper, and the duration is going to be 2 hours, and there will be 100 questions, and each question obviously carries 2 marks, so it's going to be for 200 marks. So every question makes a lot of difference when it comes to this. So paper 1, when you talk about UPSC Civil Services Examination, preliminary examination paper 1, we have this following contents. Almost I divided this into 7 areas. Maybe the weightage of the chapters, the marks that are allotted, questions that come from different segment could be different. On an average, I will tell you, because you're going to have 100 questions. These 100 questions are going to carry, so 100 questions have to be covered from these 7 areas. Understand this. Like first one, current events of national and international. This is, in other words, we call it as current affairs. You must have heard about this. So national, international importance of current affairs, you have to go through close to 20 to 25 questions you can expect here. Next, sometimes, around 20 definitely. Next, history of India and Indian national movement. Even this one also 15 to 20 questions you can definitely expect. Indian geography also 15 to 20 questions you can expect. Indian polity and governance, you can expect 20 to 25 questions. Economy, nowadays economy is, along with current affairs, you can expect questions. You can expect questions. Just a second, please. You can expect questions related to what you call around economy, economic development, all these questions. You can expect around 20 to 25 questions, almost 50% is going to contribute a lot. Next important thing is environment and ecology, climate change. This is very important. Around 10 to 12 questions you can expect on this. General science, nowadays 7 to 8 questions, sometimes even 5 questions they are asking. Okay, so you have current affairs, you've got history, you've got geography, you've got polity, you've got economy, you've got environment and ecology, you've got general science. These are the areas where the student or candidate for civil services UPSC examination are going to be tested. All right, let's move on to the next one. Paper 2. So paper 1, we actually call it as a general studies paper, and paper 2 is actually called CSAT examination, Civil Services Aptitude Test. That is for 200 marks, but the marks will be around 1.3, something like that. So this paper, this exam, that is paper 2, is not like paper 1. Paper 1, you have got many areas. Cutoff mark will be decided. Normally, out of, let's say, 200 marks in paper 1, there's every possibility the students who have scored 90 above, chances are there that they will get selected. But this paper is conducted to test the candidate ability. So therefore, you have only 33%. I mean, 33% if you could get, it's enough. Yes. So some questions will carry more marks, some questions will carry like this. So in detail, examination structure, question paper model, and all everything in both the papers I will discuss in the next video. Right now, let me focus completely on the syllabus. So paper 2, you have got English comprehension, interpersonal skills and communication skills are going to be tested. Logical reasoning, you will have analytical ability, you have, like, you must have heard about quantitative techniques, which is usually conducted for bank exams, etc. General mental ability, basic numeracy, that in class 10th level, 8th, 9th, 10th level, or at the most 11th level syllabus will be tested here. Okay, this is pretty easy. If in case this kind of a paper, which is qualifying paper, you just have to get 33% of the marks in this. So it's pretty easy. I have never seen people not doing very well in this paper. So your main focus in preliminary examination and in UPSC, in other words, you have to focus more on paper 1, because this paper, one month before or 2 months before, if you could practice basic ability, logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, you will be able to manage. Note, but what is most important thing is answer as many questions you could positively answer and confidently answer. Don't try to attempt the entire paper, because end of the day, this is only for qualifying paper. That to 33% only you are supposed to secure, so you don't have to worry about it, right? All right. Now, so this civil services main examination, the second examination, if you could see, you have got almost 7 papers you have. That means 2 general papers you have, and 9 papers which are very important. So overall, civil services mains examination is conducted for testing a candidate in 9 areas, 9 papers. These 9 papers would contribute for about 750 marks. All right. And interview, after mains examination, you're going to have an interview, that is 275 marks. So prelims examination, once you clear, you will be eligible to write mains examination. 7 papers will be counted for final. That means out of 9 papers that you're going to prepare for mains examination, only 7 papers will be counted for final merit ranking, whereas the other 2 papers are just qualifying papers, just like paper 2 in prelims examination. All right. Next one, for the rest 2 papers, candidate just has to secure minimum marks, and it is descriptive. Prelims examination is objective, MCQ based, whereas mains examination in UPSC is descriptive in nature. Theory questions, maybe for 10 marks, 5 marks, 15 marks, 20 marks questions you will have, depending on the subject nature. All right. So at mains level, paper 1, if you could see, that is called essay. Listen to me carefully. In mains examination, the filtration will be very, very high, in the sense a student personality is going to be tested, his analytical ability is going to be tested, his presentation is going to be tested, his communication skill in terms of written exam is going to be tested, his way of presenting things in an orderly manner, it's going to be tested, his way of controlling the answers instead of writing so much for one short answer. So many qualities of the candidate is going to be tested here. And one of the very important paper out of this 9 paper, out of the 7 papers usually, because 7 papers are going to be used for ranking, this paper is going to make a hell lot of difference in your preparation. If in case you are not thorough with this paper, if you're not competent in this paper, if you're not able to handle this paper, 101% come to a conclusion you will not clear mains examination. So essays can be anywhere. Can be from any field. The essay can be from any field. One essay, like 2 essays, choice will be given. You will have 250 marks essay paper. That is one thing. Let's look at the next one. Paper 2, you have general studies paper 1. That will be mostly about history and geography. Mains examination, general studies paper 1, you have a combination of history and geography, 250 marks. This is the syllabus. Paper 2, you have general studies 2, that is 250 marks. You have got polity and international relations. Okay, polity, complete polity dominates. Yes, there is general studies 2. General studies 3. So you have, see, 7 papers, means 2 papers are different, and 5 papers, 4 papers are general studies papers. 1 paper will be different. So once again, I'll go from the first one. Paper 1 is essay, which is conducted for 250 marks. You will have a choice, but one essay will carry 250 marks, right? Paper 2, you have got general studies 1, which is a combination of history and geography. Paper 3, general studies 2, you have polity, that is for 250 marks. Paper 3, general studies paper 3, sorry, general studies 3, but paper 4, 250 marks, you will have economy, Indian economy and ecology, environment. So economy, environment, both will be included here as paper 4. So once again, I'm coming. Paper 1 is about essay type. Paper 2 is about general studies 1, which is basically on history. Paper 3 is about general studies 2. It is about Indian polity. Paper 4 is about general studies 3. It is about economy and environment. Paper 5 is general studies 4. It is about ethics. It is about general mental aptitude or ability of a person with relation to ethics and ethical principles is going to be tested. Okay, about the syllabus and all in my other videos I will be giving you. Okay, don't worry. Next, paper 6 is about optional. So in mains examination, the student is expected, a candidate is expected to choose an optional subject. It could be political science, it could be public administration, it could be chemistry. There are a list of optionals from which you can choose one of the optional based on the area of interest. Which optional is the better optional? Which optional will be scoring optional? Which optional majority of the students are picking? Why are they picking? What are the top 10 optional subjects? I will record. I will take another class about optional choosing. Don't worry. So as of now, you will have a list of subjects which UPSC will prescribe. Out of these, you have to choose one subject. Let it be economics, let it be accountancy, let it be chemistry, physics, etc., etc. Right? Okay. So this optional subject will have 2 papers. Paper 6 is divided. Optional paper 6 and paper 7 is basically optional subjects. Everybody clear? Yes. See. So paper 1, that means one subject you will have paper 1, paper 2. Paper 7 is this one. So paper 6 is optional subject 1. Paper 7 is optional subject paper 2. It's 250 plus 250 overall 500 marks it is conducted. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Now there is one more paper called qualifying. Overall 9 papers I said now. Qualifying paper part A, paper A is not counted for final ranking. Mostly any one of the Indian language you have to choose from. Any one of the Indian, maybe if you are from Telugu background, you can choose Telugu. If in case you are from Tamil background, you can choose Tamil. It depends. So one regional language paper you have to choose. Yes. And paper B is obviously English language. Paper B is obviously English language. That is mostly for 300 marks. Yes, this is only 3. This is also 300 marks. That means one Indian language you will choose, that is for 300 marks. Another Indian language, that is English, not Indian language, English language you will choose. Another language, I mean to say, 300 marks. Overall, 2 papers, like 7 plus 2, this language papers, you will have total 9 papers. Understood? Out of this, these 2 papers are again qualifying. You have to secure the marks whichever is prescribed by UPSC, but other papers you have to cutoff mark will be decided based on the UPSC criteria. And you cleared, assume you cleared prelims, then you have gone for mains, you have attempted 9 papers, then 7 papers will be used for ranking. Then thereafter, if you're qualified there, you will be called for an interview, face-to-face interview. And that is the last one. Once you clear interview, definitely you are a qualified person for, depending on your marks, depending on your ranking, you will be given options like group A jobs, group B jobs, etc., etc. All right. So overall, mains examination written test you have got 1750 marks, and the interview it is 275 marks. Overall, mains examination including interview, it's going to be conducted for 2025 marks. You have to target 1000 marks, obviously. If in case you have if a candidate has reservations, maybe around 800, 900 also there's a possibility, but better to target for 1,000 marks. When you target for 1,000 marks, you're almost sure that you will get not only selected, but you will get a better position. That is the thing. All right, I hope this video has given you the information related to subjects. Once again, you just rehear once again if in case you have any doubts, and do call us if in case you have any doubts or you need some personal counseling or personal any other further information that you need. Please do call us. We will be happy to assist you. Have a good day. Take care.